My name's Jocelyn. I have 2 children that go to the Inspir Ed program. Zaya and Angelica. I've been coming for the last 2 years, I think, when it started. Yep. And I've noticed a lot of changes in my children after using the tools that you guys gave me, like with the natural, everything natural. I've sort of gone down that way and it's made it a lot easier for me. I've noticed changes in my children.
Positive ones, eh?
Yeah.
In what way?
Their behaviour, especially when it comes to the food they're eating. I can notice when they have too much sugar and all that, they're climbing walls and stuff. But when I actually control their food and actually watch everything that they eat, it seems they're timid and they're just like normal kids. Whereas you think it's just your kids mucking up, but it's not. I think it's got a lot to do with the food and what they're actually eating.
Sugars and stuff like that, yeah.
And playtime. When they're playing, like I was saying before, I bought my kids a lot of expensive stuff. If I'd have learnt this when I had my eldest daughter, she's 12, I would have saved a lot of money on toys. Toys R Us and Targets and all the rest of it, because I found that my kids just love playing with all the natural toys that you guys have, and they do the same thing. And it also, because it's just it's straightforward, my kids use that and they use their own imagination a lot more. They learn to play and how can I say it, they just make up their own stories, use their imagination a lot more. Like, it's not actually someone sitting there saying this is how you got to play it, this is how you got to go. They're just using them instruments and just going with it. My kids love it. My daughter refuses to go to normal preschool because she wants to come here. And I reckon if there was a preschool like this, my kids, I'd want them to stay there the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, because they just thrive with it, and I love it. I really do.
Yep, fantastic. And behaviour, what other changes in behaviour you noticed?
Yes, when they tend to have, like, for example, if I gave them a fizzy drink, the next minute they're running around mad, whereas I learnt here, like, it's okay. Like with me, I feel bad because I know I've got money, so I want to give my kids that stuff. Like, you know, they're like, every kid gets everything, you know what I mean? And I feel if I don't give my kid that fizzy drink, I'm making them miss out on something. If I'm saying no, drink water, I feel bad because it's like, give it to them, you know what I mean? But now it's just like,
opposite, eh?
yeah,
it's like,
now it's nut water. And my kids, before they used to say, no, we don't want water, you know, throw themselves around, and now they will just go, yep, okay, water. And they'll go and drink the water. They don't care now. It's natural now, and that's a big bonus for me, because I'd rather my kids drink water than cordial, even cordial.
And they're all learning at the same time, sort of thing, like learning with each other what's good, isn't it? Like you and your kids. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're learning together, and they tell me just as much as, you know, Mum, we'd rather do it this way than that way. And even like with my eldest daughter now, because she's going through puberty, it's actually helped me a lot with her, because extra sugar and all that stuff doesn't help, especially when your body's doing all this different stuff. So yeah, improving the way my kids eat has helped a lot, and with their behaviour also.
Yeah. And Matt, what have you noticed?
Well, I'm not from around here. I've been here, how long have I been here now? 6 months.
Yeah,
about 6 months, and I just like coming up here and getting involved in all the stuff. It's fun. It's really good.
And you're at home with me a lot, so you'd see the difference in the kids.
Yeah.
From if I've given them sugar or something that's not healthy,
Yeah, and then they go hypo.
And the kids playing with the natural toys and things.
Yeah, and they just make up, like, then they see stories and stuff being done, and then yeah, they learn a lot of the songs too, eh? It's good.
So they're singing songs at home?
Yeah, Lele does, yeah.
Lily's always singing and dancing.
Singing and dancing.
Just non-stop. Doesn't stop until they go. So yeah, extra songs is good.
Yes.
I'd rather her singing them than walk around singing the latest top 40.
Like My Lady
some of
Humps
them,
and stuff like that.
My Lady Lumps and stuff. It's sort of not appropriate for a 3-year-old to walk around singing. So I'd rather her walk around singing Aboriginal songs and nursery rhymes and stuff like that. I think that sounds a lot nicer coming out of a little girl than, yeah, My Lady Lumps, and I can shake my booty and all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
What would you say to other mums and dads and Aboriginal mums and dads?
Give it a try.
Yeah, I'd
Come
say
up
if this
here.
program comes locally to you, have a go.
It's fun.
You won't know until you try it. And actually, when you take it home and implement it in your home, it's even better. Don't just keep it at the program, because that's what it's there for. It's giving you tools to take home and use them at home, and share it with your family.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Share it with your family. It's the best thing you could do.
Positive outcomes for your children.
Very.
Yes. Yeah.
What are some?
That's what biggest thing with me is their behaviour, because it's like I'm at home by myself at the moment, so I'm sort of taking it all on my own, and I need anything that will help me with behaviour at the moment, and it has like I use things that we've done here. I use them in everyday stuff.
Like what kind of thing?
Well, like for example, the stuff that we made, like the turtles and the mouse and that, I just, like, they're not even in the same story, but I just get them out and the kids just use their imagination to make up their own story. They take bits from that one and bits from that one. And I think it's actually even better than sitting down and getting a book and reading it with your kids.
It teaches creativity.
You're sitting there telling them what the story says. How about you let them tell the story?
Yeah.
I think that's really good. And it's interesting, and kids say the most, out there things, and it's wonderful. I love listening to kids, what kids say, and just off the top of their head, like they're innocent, they don't know, you know what I mean? And their imagination, just let it go wild. I reckon it's excellent. Yeah, if the program comes to a town near you, go.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
And Matt, what would you say to blokes coming, dads?
Don't be scared. Get up there and do it, have fun. You meet people, meet all different people. There's lots of things to do.
Yeah.
Lots of help needed.
It's not just for mums, fathers are parents too, men are parents too.
It's not all sitting there doing like girly stuff and whatever else. Just like it's all with the kids, and you learn and create and stuff.
It makes you feel closer to your kids.
Good bonding, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
It's really good, eh?
And the kids get so much out of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, excellent. Like that, like literally, they're on a high now. Like Jalika's gone home, bounced around. Like normally I would have had to argue with her and say, no, look, Mum's got to stay. You got to go, and she would have chucked one.
Someone else had to drag her
But she's
home.
just had a good day. Like she's back into her first time she's been back, since the holidays, and she couldn't wait to get here. I said, well, you're going to school tomorrow, and she's like, I'm not going to the big school. I'm going to Pam's school. And I'm like, oh, okay then. So I had to ring the preschool and let them know she wasn't coming because she had a preschool to go to.
Fun one.
So, yeah.
It'd be good if we could get it into the preschools.
That's what I was saying.
Like
put the program into the preschool.
Some sort of link there where you can.
Because as I said, you also need this, but they also need to learn, what you've got to learn at preschool. But I think doing it this way is so much easier. I used to be a preschool teacher's aide myself, and there's so big difference. Big difference. It was more or less when you're at preschool, you're just occupying the kids' time, whereas when this setting, it's different. You're using that time. You're sitting down with the kids. You're at their level. You're not standing up here and the kids down here. You're down here with them. You're on the floor with them. You're sitting at their level. You're talking at their level, and that's what I think what really gets them. That's why they click to it more. They enjoy it more is because they relate. You're not talking up to them like an adult. They feel that openness. Whereas I can do this, I can say this, and I just love it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.